Why hello boys and girls. Earlier this year I went to Katsucon 2020. It was my first Katsucon and I had a great time. The reason why I went to Katsucon because I heard it's one of the biggest East Coast cons to go. And I had so much people. It was like super crowded in that venue. But overall, I had a great time. I actually made 2 videos during my time at Katsucon. I loved the venue. The weather was so. I mean, because it was like around February at Maryland. I've never seen snow before, but I thought I was gonna see snow, but I didn't. But it was like almost like 30 to 40 degrees when I was at Maryland, so my Florida body barely could handle it. But yeah, I was just like, I'm definitely going back to Katsucon next year. It was the start of my con season. I was planning to go to MegaCon, Florida SuperCon, MomoCon, Anime Expo, AWA, Holiday Matsuri, and a couple other cons. But unfortunately, all of them are canceled because of the pandemic. And I was told by some people, like, don't worry, 2021, everything's going to go back to normal. But not even that certain. Because I can't imagine, like, the calendar year is going to change to 2021 and everything's going to be back to normal. I'm pretty sure there's layers that we had to go to for us to be back to normal. So I've been checking out AnimeCon websites frequently, and I was just like, checking if there's any updates. And most of the AnimeCon websites I've been going to, like, they have their 2021 date, but then they have like a little note saying like, it's subject to change because there's no certainty of everything's going to go back to normal. But the one website I've been going to frequently was Katsucon. Because if everything goes back to normal for 2021, Katsucon will be the first con I'm going to go for that year. But, after checking out their website, I'm like, I have so much mixed emotions if this is really going to happen. Well, for one, MagFest usually happens around January, and Katsucon happens around February. Both events are held at the same venue. Around last month, MagFest announced that they're going to cancel MagFest 2021 and focus on 2022. People assume that Katsucon will follow suit, but they haven't had any plans of canceling yet. In fact, around July, they mentioned that the hotel block are completely booked for that year. As much as I want my hopes up and feel like Katsucon 2021 is definitely a go, they also made a little note saying that if Katsucon 2021 is canceled, you can get your full refund from your hotel room. So everyone's just going to book anyways, and it's just if it's canceled, then they just get their money back. So that's still up in the air. They haven't announced any guests. The only announcements that Katsucon truly made, besides the hotel room and their date, is you can submit an application to the Artist Alley, and you can submit an application to be part of the AMV contest. On Twitter, someone asked, y'all aren't planning to hold Katsucon in person in February, are you? And their response was, no matter what, we can have an AMV contest. On the Katsucon Facebook page, the recent post that they made was on October 16th. And they said, Katsucon's AMV Blender is an opportunity for new editors to show their stuff to an excited audience. Submit your short clips and works in progress here, and they have a link. And someone responded, at one point will you make a decision to call the convention off due to COVID? I need to make sure I can get my money back for tickets. And they haven't responded to this person yet. So prior to that post, they made another post about the AMV contest, but this was about a month ago. And then there were some comments on there, and this is actually regarding about, people are wondering if this con's gonna happen. So someone was like, oh, so this is still on? And someone responded back, don't hold your breath. It will probably be canceled down the line. I figure with MAG already canceling, I'm surprised by this post. And another person was like, I was wondering by the same thing myself, and I'm a staff. And that same person said, my boss says we're still on, and yes, they are taking COVID seriously. He didn't have any more information to share, so for what it's worth, I'm as in the dark as y'all. So even staff members are not really too sure if this is really going on. Now me personally, I truly don't think that this con's going to happen. And one red flag that sticks out is in their social media, their Facebook page and their Twitter page, they haven't changed their banner yet. It still says Katsucon 2020. I'll still continue to check out their websites and social medias frequently. Probably around the summertime, I'm going to make my decision whether or not to go to Katsucon 2021. But from the looks of it, it's like everything is so ambiguous and there's no certainty. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, I miss the anime conventions, I miss the traveling, I miss eating new foods, meeting new people, seeing old friends, all that good stuff. And you know, we'll just have to see, you know. But I mean, the first things first, you know, we have to be back to normal. But man, once we go back to normal, man, like, you know, definitely going to go ham onto traveling. I have so much like flyer points, like I don't know what to do. Like, you know, I'm definitely going to be traveling a lot, you know, if everything's back to normal. I'm almost thinking about like, you know, doing something crazy, like going out of country, like Europe or something. I don't know for next year, but we'll have to see, you know. I'm just patiently waiting till everything is like back to normal. And also, if anime conventions, it's my number one motivation to make my cosplay. And without these anime conventions, I haven't really done much of cosplay this year. After Katsucon, I did start on my Hawks cosplay, but I lost motivation. I'm going to try to find other ways of being motivated that doesn't involve an anime convention so I can start on cosplay, but we'll have to see. It's going to be a hard mental hump to go over. So maybe I can try to, like, you know, push myself to make how-to videos of these cosplays. I mean, that's one thing, but we'll see. But yeah, without anime conventions, I'm like so depressed and everything's like down when it comes to like cosplay. So, but we'll see what happens. So when do you guys think that anime conventions are going to be back? Is it going to be early 2021, mid 2021, or maybe even 2022? Post your comments down below. Well, that's it with my vlog. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.